So in this video, we'll be looking at site storage alert using PowerShell script. Site admin will receive site storage email when site reaches at certain level, that is 80%. And this lab, the first part, we will create the report. And in lab number 2, we will create the email alert. So go back to your desktop and under the search bar, click on Sharepoint Online Management Cell, right click and run as administrator. So the first step is open Sharepoint Online Management Cell. I'm just going to make the fonts bigger so we can see it on screen. Okay. So the first step is to authenticate within the system, and the command that I'm going to use will keep us authenticated for the duration of this session. So enter $creds equal to get dash credential, enter, and here enter your Office 365 username and password. You have to do only once. Whatever you do in the following sessions, you will need to enter your password, username and password again and again. Click OK. So we are authenticated within the system. We are back to prompt. And now we will connect to our Sharepoint site. So enter connect.spo service. And enter the URL, but we'll need to find the URL first. So let's go back to our Sharepoint site and click on App Launcher and go to the Admin Center and go to the Sharepoint Admin Center. So when you are working in PowerShell, as you know, you will always need to connect to Sharepoint Admin Center, not the actual Sharepoint site. So bring up Sharepoint Admin Center and copy the URL starting from https to the .com. That's the URL. Your company name.admin.sharepoint.com, including the https, and come back to PowerShell, right click and paste and enter. Now we are seeing the sign into your account page, and I purposely brought up this window so that in future we don't have to do it. For now, I'm just going to enter my username and password. But the next step, we'll see if you use a particular command, you will not need to enter your credentials. Click next, enter your password. And sign in. So we are back to prompt. We have been authenticated, but this time I'm going to use the same command. So start entering connect.spo service. And then space and dash, enter credential $creds and enter. And enter the same URL that we had fetched earlier, https yourcompany name.admin.sharepoint.com, and enter. and this time we didn't see the authentication box. Now go back to your browser, go to the search page and enter. This time we'll be connecting with the SharePoint Online PowerShell commands. So enter connect to Exchange Online PowerShell with basic authentication. So when we run this command, we also need to connect with the Exchange Online. So connect to Exchange Online PowerShell with basic authentication. Bring up that page and scroll down until you see connect to Exchange Online, and scroll down some more and choose the second, run the following command, which says $session is equal to, and there is a command, copy that command and come back to PowerShell. Now you see $user credential. We are going to remove that command. So put your cursor at the end of the allow redirection and cursor all the way to the green, and either with the backspace or delete button, delete that particular words up to $, and enter $creds and enter. So we are just eliminating the authentication again. We are back to prompt. We have been authenticated with the Exchange Online now. Come back to your Microsoft window until you see number 3 says run the following command, import.ps session. Copy that command and paste it into PowerShell. System runs this script and the module gives us the information. We are back to prompt and I have saved a script that you can run, and I will upload it in the resource section. So on your desktop, on my desktop, I have a folder called new folder, and in that I have a script called report SPO site storage usage.ps1. Step number 1 is to navigate to this folder. We are already in the folder, and I'm going to copy the folder path so that we can go back to our PowerShell and run the command within that particular folder. So copy, and you can save your file anywhere. Just remember to note down your path. In my case, I have on my desktop. So enter CD, and in the this particular syntax, enter your path. So we are in our new folder. We need to run 2 more commands, and I have already copied that in a text file. Set executionary policy unrestricted. So basically we are going to change the policy within our Office environment. So that we can run this script. Click, just enter yes to this execution policy. Okay, and then there's another command, report.spo site storage usage.ps1. That command I also in my text file, enter R and it will run the script. The report will be saved as .csv file in the same folder. So current Sharepoint's online storage consumption for this is 0.07 gigabytes. Report is in this particular folder with this file name, and we can confirm that. Go back to your new folder on my desktop, and this is the .csv file. If I open this file, I'll see the information, and let's look at the information that has come up. So essentially, this is how you can run your site storage report using PowerShell. The user report gives URL, site name, owner, template, how many, what is the quota allocated, used gigabytes, percentage used, and percentage tenant. I'll see you in the next lab. Thank you.